Bless up, everybody. I don't know. I am HINDZ, and today in hindsight, let me tell you, we are on a natural high today. I am feeling so good. I was listening to some audiobooks and they were resonating so much that I want to share some of it with you because every single one of us is here. We are going to be elevating. We are going to be progressing. We are diving deep and tuning in to our best version of ourselves, aren't we? Say that with me. I am tuning in to my best version of myself. Now, we are not self-improvement projects, right? We are human beings, but all of us have some type of goals. We have a vision of ourselves, and we're going to get there. Our goal on this channel is for all of us to discover our gifts, and we have tons of gifts. There's always more to explore. I always say we should be so curious about our own exploration, about our own inner journey, because there's more to you than you even realize. But today, I am in a season right now of making drastic changes, radical changes, because we are evolving. We are tapping into our best version of ourselves, like we just mentioned. And I can feel that a lot of us are in the same frequency right now. I can feel it. And the most practical way to change, right? The most practical way to change is to change our behaviors. Because a lot of us, we identify with our behaviors more than our actual thoughts, don't we? Like, we identify with what we do more than our thoughts a lot of the time. For example, let's say, let's say you're in a relationship and you have a thought that comes to your mind. And now this thought, you picture, stepping out of your relationship, maybe cheating on your partner. It's just a quick thought. It just happens. It happens sometimes, right? But you didn't act on it. Does that make you a cheater? No, right? Because we identify with our actions. We identify with our habits. We identify with our behaviors more than our thoughts. Our thoughts are just thoughts at times passing by, and we decide how we respond. We decide how we react to them. So if we want to make a change, a true change in this world, first, we must make that change within ourselves. Before we go out into the world and complaining all the time and saying, hey, the world's not how I want it to be, let's make that very change within ourselves first. Yeah, we're doing something different on the channel. We're going to be kind of scoring sounds live, you understand? It's a little bit more fun for me, I want to pivot my process so I can step into position, you understand? And every single one of us are going to make actions this year. We're going to make a bet on ourselves so we can step into the position that was designed for us. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Now, the first thing we must do is take a step. It's to simply take a step. Now, one of my mentors in spirit, Bobby McFerrin, he said something that just resonated with me wholeheartedly that I want to share with you.
I like to think of the word step, S-T-E-P. Healing begins with the spirit, trickles down to the thoughts, which changes our emotions, which comes out of our bodies physically. Our bodies manifest our emotions, which in turn are manifested by our thoughts, which in turn are manifested by the spirit.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You understand? Bobby McFerrin, thank you. We can actually reverse engineer this. We start with our physical, which then can shape our emotions. Like, let me tell you, when I woke up this morning, I was a little bit in a bad mood. Went to the gym, boom. Now I'm in a good mood. Now I'm having high frequency thoughts, positive thoughts, and now that's transforming my spirit. So we can also transform our life from the physical, right, to our emotions, to our thoughts, and then transform our spirit. We don't always have to start in the mind or the spirit. And that's why I believe it's the little things within our day that truly go a long way. Say that. The little things in my day truly go a long way. Chill. We have to have that belief in ourselves, you understand? And know this, you understand? You have the ability to change. You do. You have the ability to transform, but it requires a few things. And these things, sometimes it's not sexy. Sometimes it's not fun. I was listening to the audiobook Atomic Habits by James Clear. Is that his name? Yes, that's his name. And I love this book. It's a great reminder. And he also brings forth information and new ways we can think. And it's broken down in very simple terms. And he said one thing that just rang so true.
Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. This is one reason why meaningful change does not require radical change. Small habits can make a meaningful difference by providing evidence of a new identity. And if a change is meaningful, it actually is big.
Oof. He said, every action you take is a vote for yourself. Every action you take is a vote for yourself. Let's break that down for a second. Imagine you go to the ballot office. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? When you go cast a ballot for a politician? I think so. Anyways, let's say you go cast a vote. What are you doing? You are saying, I am taking my vote for you because I want you to be in the position that I think will better my life. Now, does that one vote matter? Yes. But a single vote doesn't promise the position, right? That individual needs a majority of the votes. So when we take action day in, day out, what are we doing? We are accumulating the votes, the bets that we are making on ourselves. A single vote doesn't promise the position that we desire, but a collection of votes, a majority of votes does, you understand? And that's why simple habits day in and day out will promise us the position that we are going for. Success is not, to me, a goal or a finish line to cross, you understand? It is a non-stop exploration journey. It's a discovery. It's a system to improve. It's an endless process to refine, you understand? And I love this idea of making a bet on ourselves every single day. And really, it comes down to reshaping and bringing meaning into our tasks again. Now, a lot of us, we probably started the new year off with a lot of energy and we said we had all these goals. And by February right now, we may already be slipping away because it's our responsibility to bring meaning back into our process. I always say we bring meaning to life, not the other way around. We bring meaning to life, not the other way around. You understand? I've been applying new meaning into my process and fine-tuning my habits by waking up earlier. Let me tell you, I've been waking up at like 3:30 a.m. and it sounds crazy, but for some reason, that's the season that I am in. And I've been writing and then I'm going to the gym and I'm really loving the gym right now. You know, body getting stronger, mind getting stronger. And then I'm coming into the studio with a new creation within me, exploring and fine-tuning itself. And I just absolutely love it. And I believe that the value that preparation and discipline gives us that pathway to the success that we are looking for. You know, I seen Rick Rubin say something that was brilliant. He said, discipline is a harmonious act. It's a harmonious act with life that allows us to be free. We know that discipline is freedom, but when you look at it as an act that allows you to harmonize with your life, oh my God. Now, my friend, you are living the life you love and loving the life that you live. Who you are speaks louder than just what you think or what you say. Yeah, understand? Your actions are votes, are bets on yourself. And some of us, we have not been nice with ourselves as of lately. You know, we've been hard on ourselves, telling ourselves we can't do it. And I'll be honest, I was there. I was getting so negative for a moment and not believing in myself. And I was tricking myself out of doing the very things that I wanted to do, and I had to change my language. But really what I had to do was change my actions. It wasn't enough for me just to change my thought. I had to just get into action and allow the action to transform my emotion, to transform my thought, then to transform my spirit. You understand? And I want to remind you that, my friend, you can do it. You can do it. You can step into the position that you want, but every single day you are making a vote on yourself by making a positive action. And what happens a lot of the time is we lose consistency because we don't notice any growth. The growth will be micro at first. Think of bamboo. Bamboo takes like 5 years to grow, and it grows underground. But in the 6th year, what happens? It literally sprouts up and grows tall and strong for everybody to see. And I like to call it bamboo growth. You understand? You may go through a season of being unnoticed for in the final season to stand strong and tall. And it's your responsibility to continue to bring meaning into the process and continue to fine tune those habits. You understand? Fine tune those habits. Distractions divide us from our destiny. Distractions divide us from our destiny. Now, I believe our highest form of nutrition is in our expression. And for me, creating content has been a spiritual journey in itself, but also a tool for my own personal development. It's taught me discipline. It's taught me consistency. It's allowed me to explore those inner treasures. And I created a course with our sponsor, Skillshare, that will allow you to dive into these skills and bring out your best into the world. And I would love for you to check it out. Now, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who loves learning like I do. I believe it's key to invest in ourselves, in our personal growth, and our creative abilities. All the information is out there now. I was interested in joining Skillshare first off because I am a fan of fine-tuning my craft. I will be using Skillshare to learn a little bit more about how to fine-tune those frequencies, EQ my voice so it can come through the speakers in the perfect tone. Now, I've learned from creators like Sorrel, Lover, Ali Abdal, and in my own course, we journey through creativity as a personal development tool. And I want to remind you that no goal is too small. Now, something nice about Skillshare is it's ad-free, so you can stay in a zone while you're exploring all these new skills. Plus, new premium classes launched every single week, so there's always something new to discover. And I would love for you to check out my course on Skillshare because I believe our highest form of nutrition is in our expression. So I want to hook you up. The first 1,000 people to use this link in my description will get a 1-month free trial on Skillshare. So start creating and learning today. We need to bring some energy into our process, you understand, and get excited again. An action you take for yourself is a vote for yourself. And each action is like, imagine this. Every single one of us has a gift, and these gifts are buried deep within our spirit. And they are treasures. And what do people do with treasures? They get stored, right? You know, and then if you're watching a movie or a cartoon, they store a treasure usually like in the ocean or like in the ground, and someone has to go and shovel it out. Now imagine you go and take your shovel and you dig once. Are you going to find the treasure? No. Dig twice. Are you going to find the treasure? No. You have to continue to dig until you hit something. That's why it doesn't matter how many times you have failed already, how much regret you have. You still have an opportunity. When you wake up in the morning, realize you still have an opportunity. You have choice because you have breath. You still have life. And continue to dig because you will discover those gifts and you will get in a rhythm and in a harmonious flow with life through that discipline, preparation, fun, joy, excitement, curiosity. If you don't believe in yourself, lean into curiosity. You don't have to walk into something believing you can do it, but you can walk into it just curious. I wonder what will happen. Maybe I will surprise myself. Lean in with that and guaranteed, my friend, you will make a bet on yourself that turns out to be true. Turns out that you win.